Welcome to this new video today where I'm gonna channel the energy of the full moon in Leo that is on the 12th. However, we can tap into this energy a few days before and after, obviously at any time, but the planets and their alignment ignites this energy around these dates. So I invite you to sit or lay down to receive this healing and activating energy. If you don't know me, I am Julie Carrion. I'm a spiritual mentor, Reiki master, and I guide soulpreneurs to follow their soul's calling, step into their power and share their gifts. So this meditation is in alignment with my purpose, and it's to help you activate within you and release anything that is not aligned with your highest purpose. So I hope you enjoy it. If you're open to receive, just say yes in your mind, and I will channel the words, the energy that is for your highest and greatest good in the highest interest of all. And let's start by taking a few deep breaths. Sighing out when you exhale. Make a sound if you feel like it to really tell your body that you are safe. And now it's time to relax. Nothing to figure out, to fix, to resolve. Now it's just time to be present, to be in your body and connected to God, the universe, your spirit, so you feel centered and at peace by the end of this meditation. Come back to natural breath. Make sure you're comfortable and take a moment to observe your physical body and the space within. How does it feel? If you scan your body slowly, where do you feel tension, heaviness, density? Just be okay and accept whatever is here now. It's gonna change, so be okay with it. Do not resist, welcome it as information and guidance. So that we can, with our intention and attention, change this energy, the flow of energy, and it's gonna change how you feel. But first, let's get clear on what is there. What are the energy centers, the chakras that feel tighter or smaller? Now let's bring our attention to the heart, the center of the chest, with the intention to open it, to activate it slowly, for it to open a little bit more. And if you feel a protection, a shield there, that's okay. Maybe it's the first time you listen to one of my meditations. Maybe Your system is just used to keep you safe and protect you. So that's okay too. For now, just open to a level that feels comfortable. And to help doing that, we're gonna imagine a rose flower in the center of our chest that is closed. But with each inhale, we're gonna bring energy and light to it so it can open a little bit more. Exhale, you pause, you look at it. And when you inhale again, you feel it, sense it, see it opening a little bit more. The full moon is usually a time to release. But the only way we can benefit from this energy is to open enough so we can see the darkness that is holding us back, limiting us, and that we're ready to let go of. So keep opening the flower. Don't be afraid of looking within, of feeling emotions of anger, sadness, guilt. Just let them all rise. Let them be your superpowers. Let them be your strength to transform and be in your power. Keep opening up until you feel you've reached the maximum level, the higher level of openness you can experience right now. Just take a moment to feel this flower wide open in your chest. Feel worthy of sharing love, of being seen, of being heard. Feel worthy of expressing your needs, your fears, and trust that there are people out there who will welcome your fears, your doubts, with love, with compassion, with empathy. And this meditation today, this space, this community, is a space that I want to nourish. So we find people who will have kind words for us if we write in the comments how we've been feeling or what we're struggling with. So I want you to practice vulnerability first with yourself, within yourself, being honest with what you feel, what you experience. Maybe frustration with yourself, with not being able to overcome something, move forward, transform, let go of a bad habit. Just practice this honesty with yourself. And if you're at a point where you want to practice sharing with others and being seen in your vulnerability, I invite you to write in the comments anything that you may witness during this experience. So we encourage each other to share, to be seen, and to rewire our subconscious so that what was once a traumatic experience that led you to believe that it is not safe to share, it is not safe to be vulnerable, to share fears, to express your needs. By doing it in a safe space, you're gonna train yourself and teach your brain that now it is different, now it is safe, now you can share your truth. And this may seem something not very important, but the ripple effects that this simple exercise can have in your life is huge. In your business, huge. In your relationships, huge. So for now, just observe what's there. I'm gonna ask the energy of the water, the spirit of the water, spirit of the ocean, Yamaha. Please help each one of us be a little bit more comfortable now to connect with heavy emotions, dense emotions. Please teach us to detach from them, to understand and know that we can handle them, that we can learn not to feel controlled by them, overwhelmed, powerless, but quite the opposite. Stand strong in our center and power as we experience them, as we let them flow through us, so they become guidance, information, strength, superpowers. Now I want you to allow yourself, you can say something like, I give myself permission now for the next minute or so to feel any emotion that is uncomfortable. I want to feel it. I choose to feel it. And you can ask if you've been experiencing something that has been bothering you, words that someone said, or a situation at work or with your partner, with family. Bring this situation to mind and ask yourself, okay, what emotion this situation triggered? And if maybe you don't identify an emotion yet, but a reaction, a pattern. For example, I often go into control. I want to control the person or the situation. Why is that? What is the emotion behind this, beneath it? That's what I'm going to ask. So do the same with your situation. So we can get to the bottom, the root cause of something we're ready to release today with the energy of the full moon. So we can be more in our confidence and worth. So for me, obviously, this pattern and behavior comes from fear. Fear of not being enough, fear of being abandoned or rejected. Because the other person is gonna realize that I'm not that good or that, I don't know, that great. And so I go into control to give myself the illusion that I am better, that I am good. But the truth is that I doubt it. And so I have this negative reaction. So this is an example. I will give you a little bit more time to ask yourself more questions. Identify the pattern, identify the emotion beneath it. Do you feel fear? Do you feel not good enough? The energy of Leo is really inviting us to let that patterns go, because it's there to show us our light, our love, our ability, our strength, charisma. This is the energy of Leo, and we can only fully and authentically step into the energy and embody it if it comes from love and from a true acceptance of everything that we are, of our doubt and fears and sadness and anger and rage. We need to embrace it all, so that when we are seen, when we lead others, when we love others, it doesn't come from lack, from fear, from scarcity. It comes from, I feel you, I know you, because I know myself. And I'm not perfect. You do not have to be perfect either for me to love you, because I love myself with all my traumas, my negative patterns. So I know I'm able to love you fully and truthfully. Sit with this pattern, emotion that you would really like to make peace with. So I'm going to invite in my space, and you can do the same, all what you can identify are energies. So I'm going to invite the control into the space. I'm going to invite the fears into the space. I'm going to invite the sorry, I'm not good enough into the space. And for me, now that's it. That's what I feel I need to deal with today and transmute. So just imagine few entities. Maybe it's just one. Maybe you're not sure what it is. Just imagine a big ball of dark energy in front of you, if this is the case. And we're gonna turn towards the first one. Just stand in front of it. Look at it. It's part of you. It's not outside. The darkness is within you. And that's okay. We need both. We need polarity to choose one of them, to be guided, to understand, to value the light and the positive experiences and emotions. So look at it and say to this emotion or story pattern, I know you. I know that you're part of me. I've been fighting you. I've been resisting you for a long time, but also I've been adopting you and choosing you for a long time to feel safe, to give me the illusion that I feel better. I chose you to protect myself because I didn't know any other way to behave, to think, to act. So I chose you many, many, many times. I chose you, and I felt controlled by you. I felt I had no choice. But today, I want to tell you that although I love you as a brother of darkness, I recognize and acknowledge you. I need you to leave. I need you to leave my system so I can replace you with something that is more aligned with who I want to be, that is more aligned with power, with truth, with love, with alignment. And you can either transform yourself so I can keep you with me as a new positive energy, or you can leave and find someone who needs you to protect them. And you're gonna see if this energy is transforming, shifting, moving into something else, or if it leaves. Mine is leaving. The control is leaving. So I'm gonna let it go with love, with appreciation for everything it taught me and for keeping me safe. And no matter if it has changed or left, you're gonna say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I've changed now. It is done, it is done, it is done. I have changed now. If it's a new energy that you see now, maybe you want to absorb it into your body. You could do that, see where it goes. And if, like me, it left, then we are ready to move to the next one. If you don't have identified any other, just see if something else comes, an emotion, a situation, a person, and you can do the exercise. So now I'm turning towards my fears, turn towards the emotion, situation, pattern that you have identified earlier. Look at it, stand in front of it with confidence. You are in your power. You feel detached. You feel powerful. You know you're in charge. The emotion is not overwhelming you, overpowering you. You're strong because you're your spirit. It's indestructible. Look at them. And we're gonna talk to them. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you for being seen, for allowing me to acknowledge you, to see you, to feel you. I'm very grateful for that because I've been holding on to you for too long. I know you've been there for me, to protect me, to make sure I was safe. But I've changed now. I don't want to be afraid anymore. I don't want to choose you anymore. Although you've helped me tremendously. And I'll be forever grateful for that. Today is the day when I choose to let you go. For this one, we're going to visualize a fire, an etheric fire made of light behind this entity, emotion, situation. And you're going to imagine it's walking or going, floating towards this fire. It's going to enter the fire and be transmuted into light. You just let it go. Free yourself from it. You don't need it anymore. You have developed new mechanisms to protect yourself. Trust yourself. Trust that you know how now. Yes, 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 yes. You may feel something shifting within your body as you visualize it being dissolved, burned in the fire. That's a really good sign. I let it go. Fully and completely, it is done. It is done. It is done. Amazing. You're free now, free from it. Let's turn towards maybe the last one. So for me it was, I am not good enough. So whatever it is for you, maybe something comes if you haven't identified anything else earlier. Just ask yourself, is there anything else I'm ready to release now? And maybe it appears in front of you and you can ask what it is, who it is. You just know. And you're gonna look at it with confidence, standing in your power. It doesn't matter how many times in your life you have been betrayed, abused, diminished. At any time you can choose, you can see yourself standing strong. And the more you do it, the more it's going to become your reality. You're going to embody it. That's why it's so important in the visualization to tap into this energy. And now we have the Leo energy that is very much this energy of power, passion, love. Feel this energy. You're now standing there, being the best version of you, confident, successful, loving, loved. You look at this story. Look at this entity and you're gonna say, I know you. I know you very well. And you've been hanging around. Hanging up with me for a very long time. We hanged out. And I kind of made you my friend. I felt very comfortable around you. I felt safe. I felt this was the truth. I felt you were my truth. But now that I have more awareness, I understand myself better and I see myself with different eyes, with eyes of love, of God. And I know this is not the truth. I know you are not the truth. I know this is not real. It is just something that I've decided and chose to be real. And it's hard to even think about letting you go because I do see you as a really good friend. You're familiar, you're safe to me. But even though this is hard, it's hard to say goodbye to you. I know within me that this is the best I can do if I truly love myself. If I truly want to become a better version of myself, I need to let you go. That's why I'm asking you now, with lots of love in my heart and gratitude for everything you've been helping me with. I'm asking you to change form, to become something else, to transform, to become an empowering story and emotion for myself, or to leave now and forever my energy field. And see again whether this entity energy leaves, dissolve, or transform. Mine is transforming this time. And I just see, to me it's represented as this fiery energy moving. I'm gonna wait and see what comes, what it is now. So if yours was an emotion, maybe now you can feel a different emotion and you can absorb it. If it was a story like mine, I'm not good enough, what it is now, what is it now? A behavior can be now a different behavior, reaction, response. I'm gonna say out loud my new story to it's like to empower myself and to make it real and more powerful. So that's why also I invite you in the comments to write what you're experiencing in the meditation, because you're anchoring and it's like you're bringing this energy down on a physical 3D level so it can actually have more impact in your physical reality. And my new story, this voice says, I'm not perfect, but I am enough. I am enough because I love myself. I am kind to myself. I am patient. I'm gonna let this energy settle in me, in my physical body, around me, in my aura. Just the frequency of these words, the truth of these words. I am not perfect, but I am enough. I am enough because I love myself. I am kind to myself. I am patient. Okay. If there is something else coming up for you, you can do the same exercise with something else. Trust your intuition, trust yourself, and practice talking out loud. It's really what helped me channel. For a very long time, I was receiving everything in my head, and it was limiting me a lot. Now that I just receive the information and talk, I don't have time to let my mind and my ego self judge or analyze it. I just channel, and it's much more powerful. So the more you talk out loud, you pray out loud, the higher your vibration is gonna be, and the more you're gonna develop your psychic abilities, the more you're gonna serve, or the best you're gonna serve as well, your students, clients, patients, if you're in service. And finally, I ask the moon, the spirit of the moon, and its silver light to bathe each one of us with its healing light, feminine light. To me, the moon is the energy of the sister. It's playful, joyful, loving. I always tap into this energy when I call upon the moon, and I just love it. It's very, very nice. Imagine the silver light like a waterfall, clearing and cleansing, harmonizing your energy. Now, you've raised your vibration. You're more in your truth, more in your heart. So I invite you to go on with your day. Create from this energy, show love and talk to people from this energy, from your heart. And if you're falling asleep right now, I ask the moon and the energy of Leo to be with you during the night, to activate your cells with the truth that you have perceived or sensed today already during the meditation. May it be infused and imprinted into your energy field so you can be of service at a higher level. Walk your soul's path. Answer her calling, his calling. Get closer to God, to the universe, to your heart, to your truth, so you can create a life that is abundant, that feels fulfilling, where you feel loved, you feel appreciated, valued in your work, in your relationship with your family. Ground yourself. To do that, you can say, I am grounded. I'm 100% here. I'm 100% in my body now. Spirit, come back fully and completely into my body now. You're 100% here. I'm 100% here in my body, in my power, in my center. I love and appreciate myself, my shadows and darkness. I am not separate from it. I am it. And I become better and better at alchemizing darkness. Yes, 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 yes. Amazing. I thank the spirits who have been with us today, who chose me to channel these messages and these meditation visualizations. I thank myself for showing up, for doing this, for being open to channel these frequencies. And from the bottom of my heart, I genuinely want to say, I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm here to support you. If you like this meditation, please give it a thumbs up to encourage me. Keep creating this kind of content that I know is very powerful. Subscribe if you're not already and activate the notifications so you will get the new meditation. You will be notified. I have really good ones coming to empower you as a soulpreneur, a heart-centered leader, so that you take your power back and feel in charge, feel the creator of your life, instead of acting from obligations and expectations. That's really what I want for everyone.